Yeah. No, but
She creeps me out. She's too stoic. Or now
she is very stoic.
And then now that she's not so stoic, it's like, what? Like,
you're not for real.
Yeah, I can't take that too
fair.
serious.
I'll
but
take
the
that.
album is fire. I liked, obviously, the first song, Summer, is really good. 713.
Yes.
I think is really
That's good.
that
That's my
nice
shit.
joint with Pharrell on it.
I don't like the one for
I like it.
I think that's my favorite one, probably.
I like that song. And there's another song. Is it Black?
Black Thought or Black.
Black something.
Yeah.
Black.
Like
Black
track
people.
8. That's very bootleg of me. Like track 8. I definitely have the album.
For the most part, I think there's the only one song that I know that I cannot stand is Boss. Like when it comes on, I want to change it. I don't know why, it just bothers me. But for the most part, the album is decent. Like I'm into it. When I listen to it too long though, like the actual lyrics, I get a little annoyed. Because Jay-Z getting on my nerves too, because of Beyonce.
Actually, I like this jam. Why is he getting annoying?
They both getting on my nerves.
I feel like them together.
With the scandal.
I feel like them together.
Well, it's no secret. This is like, he's out of punishment and he's like talking about it. So.
Out of punishment. Yeah.
But
Wait, but what were you about to say?
Go ahead. Finish your thought, boo-boo.
What was I saying?
I'm sorry.
Oh, them together.
Yeah.
To me, I feel like on paper, you would think that it's about to be some bomb shit. And then you hear it and it's kind of mediocre-ish to me.
Okay.
I don't know. It sounds like a mixtape, like some leftover shit that they did for fun and play in the house.
But you know what? It honestly might be. Because they don't give a fuck about us. They'll be like, okay, here's 9 tracks. Y'all go have fun.
Right.
Like, y'all go play outside.
I feel like they was like, let's just throw this out there. We on tour. Let's just give them this.
Because even me being like a big B stan, big is an understatement, and then also like a big J fan, I was still not underwhelmed, but I was kind of just like, oh, okay.
Right.
Like,
like the B-sides.
I knew it was going to grow. Yeah, right. Like, there's this Shining playlist on Tidal. Duh. That has like all of their songs together, and I was like, I would much rather listen to the Shining playlist than listen to this. But I have a feeling this album's gonna grow on me because I'm gonna have to hear it a bunch of times. I'm going to the concert, so I'm like, by the time we get to like the end of the summer, I'm gonna be like, best album ever. This is my shit. Like I just know how I am. So.
I think it's an album that would age well. Like that's how I feel like it's. I think it'll age well for the year at least because the music.
I feel like it's very specific to right now.
But also,
I think
some of the songs will age well.
I think it'll age well, but I don't think, and this is me going
not like
more
a classic,
off of,
but like just like towards the end of the year. Like,
this gonna be
probably be listening to it.
I just think it's growth in both artists, like a different avenue for both of them. Because I mean, we can't get the same. Huh? What'd you say?
I don't think it's growth.
I feel like they just try and
Beyonce.
shit.
They try and shit because I mean,
think Beyonce.
We can't get the same music from either one of them ever again.
Not these head swivels. So here's what I like about it.
This is how I know that they're different and they're trying testing shit out. I saw Quavo on the credits and I was like, oh, they definitely just out here testing shit.
I don't think they growing.
He was just like, like Migos shit.
I'm pretty sure he wrote Beyonce's whole.
He definitely wrote all of. Well, not all of, but a lot of. I think Ape Shit.
Yeah. Ape Shit.
I don't think that's them growing. I think that's just them like
milking the situation.
Right.
See,
what's the name?
Offset?
Amigos?
Quavo? Oh, Amigos.
Offset does have credits on one of the songs.
Yeah, I think Offset and Quavo do.
I feel like, they hot right now. Let's get on that wave.
So here's the thing. I think Beyonce has kind of she's always like this, rapper, bad chick kind of thing. Hear me out. She's always liked this.
Bonnie to the Clyde.
She's always liked this persona thing.
Yeah.
So
Sasha Fierce.
So the fact of her doing like a quote unquote rap album is not surprising to me. All right, but we're not going to.
Yo, the shade
in the good Lord's house today.
The shade and the sip, right?
I swear that was literally. I didn't plan that.
Even worse. Even worse. But I also like my artists to be artists. So like, if you want to do something that is, because again, once you've been making music for like 20 years, I'm like, all right, I could see how you would get bored doing some shit. Like, Oprah fucking gave away cars because she was like, this shit is becoming, redundant.
I just wish they did it better.
I just wish they would just stop talking. So here's my thing. We got Lemonade, right? Boom. And this is why this bothers me because they've been so like control the narrative. We don't talk about it. We don't know like all of a sudden now we get to know how you took her to Nobu and your mans was there, or like it's just like all this. Like, what is the reason?
Oh, it's
all of a sudden
they're like
that you want us to know.
They're breadcrumbing us, which I also don't mind. I don't care.
I'm not into it. And I just feel like Jay-Z look like a sucker
right now.
Looks like a sucker.
Like I really do. I feel like granted, I don't condone cheating on her.
Cut this. Because them niggas don't play. This episode will be down before it goes up.
I feel like
you fuck around if you want. Nigga, cut the shit off. All right.
It was nice to be on this episode.
It sure was.
No one will hear it.
Because when Parkwood and, Columbia comes after this nigga, I'm going to be like, what is a Hey Malcolm? I've never heard of that person in my life. I don't know who that is.
No, but I just feel like
you just don't want to hear about it no more.
I don't want to hear about it no
That's
more.
Fair.
And I just feel like, okay, we get it. Like, he cheated and he fucked up and he looks like a sucker to me. Like,
you think so?
I feel like he's not my Brooklyn Jay-Z no more. I feel like he's just like this weird Bel Air character that Beyonce has. That's like, she's making him wear like fucking pink suits and shit. And his hair is like a mess.
He said he'll sit in the house and let his hair grow out.
So when I not us anymore.
I don't think he's one of us. I think he's like
not one of us. For us.
But you know what it is too. I think because of our age, we know like Jay-Z from the beginning.
Yeah.
And what they're doing is not for us. It's for like the younger people.
That's how I also feel.
I feel like it's for the white people.
And to like
keep I don't think so.
I do.
Really?
We don't, or maybe we do care about
it's
their
not
lives,
for the white people. It's just for pop culture.
Yes, but
people.
You think so?
Pop culture ain't whiteness.
I don't think so.
I follow the shade from that's pop culture.
I do agree that what you're saying part of it is for the younger culture, because I mean he was giving like jewels about like keeping the family together and being like making sure all your friends get on and stuff like that. But that was a different content of music that he made in the 90s. So this type of music that he's making now is more from like an entrepreneur level that he wants to like establish, like keep your circle tight and watch who's around you. So this Jay-Z, although some of it may
watered down,
it may seem cheesy because he has to like kind of, my lady this, my lady that, which is I get that it's kind of corny. That's a lot of corny, because we're not used to it.
Why is it corny for him to brag about his wife?
It's not corny that he's bragging about his wife. It's almost as if he's doing it to satisfy her, as opposed to wanting to do it.
But I
Does
feel
that
like he
make
was
sense?
doing that before, though.
But not besides, but like kind of pacify the situation. Like before, when Bonnie and Clyde, the way he was bragging, it was like, yo, like this is how I really feel, as opposed to like on that last track, Love Happy, he's like, yeah, chill, B. Like when she said something about how
yeah. She almost ran.
It was just like,
I didn't really like that.
Like both of y'all shut the fuck up.
I mean, well, two things. I like my rappers to be honest with me. So like even on, was it Death to Autotune, when he was like, I don't be in a project hallways talking about how being in projects all day. I was like, this is very true. Like you're like 45 years old now. You were not in the hood every day being in the hood. So I always want my artists, no matter what they do, to just tell their truth. So like even Kanye's loony ass, I'm like, you know what? You go do that over there. But I'm happy that you can do that and people still will listen and do whatever they do. But I just like the truth, Just give me what your authentic.
That was the other song, Friends. Your friends are hoes, my friends are goals, or whatever.
I don't know if I like that song.
That's the best song on the fucking album.
I thought it was
sounds
cute.
So.
You know what it is? It's a situation that's so like, I hate to use the word, spicy. Of them, like what happened, what unfolded in the elevator and all that, that they're like stretching the fucking content out of it.
They are, though.
Right.
That's what's becoming so
right.
cheesy about it. So everybody's like, all right, we fucking get it now. And now he's like, my lady this, my lady that. And we like, nigga, how much therapy you doing musically for us? Like, is this, like you said, is he trying to like satisfy her to kind of comfort all the fuck ups or whatever happened?
I don't think it's that. I think they are legit just milking the situation.
Also, but you don't feel like Friends is a contradictory song? Like that whole song is a contradiction to me.
To him?
How?
To me, like he's talking about that. He starts off talking about how like,
oh yeah,
ta. Granted, like you and Kanye haven't been down as long as you and everyone else, right? But hold on, he's like, yo, yeah, ta, mom died, my nephew died, ta.
He's definitely subbing Kanye.
Right, going off, and then he turns around talking about, I didn't have time, but I made time, and then goes on to say, if me and my wife beef and I'm not leaving. Like, what? Are you confused?
Are you confused?
The fuck is you talking about? You just said you ain't have time, but you made time, but now you're saying if you and your wife beef. And wasn't y'all on vacation the same weekend they got married? Come on, sir.
Maybe that was a rekindle phase,
though. I feel like just say it. Just keep us, like, this is what I'm saying. If you going to
I don't want to go to the damn wedding.
Right, say that. Like, you
fuck her. I don't want to go to your wedding. That's it.
Right. Beyonce didn't want to go. We ain't going nowhere. She don't like your wife. I would have respected it.
Well, that could have been it too. And he covered it in
saying
two.
That.
He covered it in 2 bars. If me and my wife beefing, I ain't doing nothing.
I guess they beefing because she don't want to go to the wedding.
Right. She said,
I ain't going to that shit, Sean.
If I already fucked up and she said we not going outside, I'm not going outside. Like, that's it.
I'm not going outside.
Right.
We're going to Walmart. We're picking up these groceries. I'm going back in the house.
If they wasn't beefing, she probably didn't want to go, but she probably would have went anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But now that the extra seasoning on the sauce,
right.
We not doing nothing.
I feel like
nigga.
she don't want to go. She don't like Kim. She don't like Kim at all.
I think we've seen Beyonce put up with Kim Kardashian 2 times. One time was when they sat front row at the BET Awards, and we were all like, what the fuck is this? And I feel like Beyonce was purposely like, all right, you sit next to Kanye, and then put Kim on the other side, and I'll sit on this far side. And then I think they took a selfie together one time, and you could just tell Kim was just like, yes, finally, the selfie. And it was like, girl, we don't care. Like, none of us
like,
really
she
care.
does not like her, which I'm not mad at.
Oh,
like,
please.
Do your thing.
I get
but it's
it.
like, keep it funky.
I don't like her. Blue is never going to play with those little children. Like, that's not going to happen.
Blue is a grown woman.
Blue runs that household.
I wish I could hear her making demands and shit.
She is an adult.
Did y'all see that video when she was talking to Miss Tina? And she was recording the theater.
Saying, like, no pictures.
She was like, "You're not supposed to be recording it here.
Grandma.
You're not supposed to do that." And Miss Tina's like, "Such a beautiful theater, gorgeous
Ignoring
theater."
her.
Like, knowing damn well she heard her. Like,
can we talk about Mama Knowles hanging? Well, not Knowles anymore, huh?
Whoa,
damn, my bad.
Mama
Miss
Lawson?
Tina,
Lawson.
Mama Lawson.
yeah.
She was like rapping to Jay-Z's set, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
okay, I see you. Cute,
Right.
She hip.
I stand.
She's hip.
I love forever. Anyway,
what other albums? What are y'all listening to these days? It's a half of quarter past a year. Halfway.
Is this quarter 3 yet? No, this would be quarter 2.
Quarter two. So we're halfway through the year. What albums did you guys listen to? I think thus far, like, your favorite notables or listens.
I'm overwhelmed.
Let me see. Let's go to recently played. I don't know if I have anything.
I've just been playing a lot of singles off of people's.
You're not listening to old shit, so.
Boot Up.
I don't think that song.
That shit is following me.
I'm not mad at it.
You don't like it?
I don't not like it.
I like her voice.
I just don't think like it's like as everybody hypes it up to be.
The more we talk about relationship stuff, the more we talk about relationship stuff, the more E is just like, nah, I'm not with that shit. I don't like none of it. She just in her full like
cancel all of it. Don't need it. Don't want it.
None of that shit phases me. No. I am not.
I don't give a fuck who's
Where's
in love.
Rihanna's album at? Give me Rihanna album.
Was
no,
she talking
legit
down
though.
On these niggas? That's what you want? Spicy, I'm a savage. I hate y'all. Okay, got it. It's coming. Soon come. Reggae version.
But yeah, I don't know. What's in your Spotify?
I'm still listening to. Don't get on me, but I'm still falling in love with this Black Panther soundtrack. I don't know why.
Really?
I do like it a lot. Sonically.
It's good. There's so much music, man.
What else?
It's so much everything. It's just too much content.
I just feel
The Nas album. Did anybody listen to the Nas album?
No.
I love Nas.
Yo,
but
if y'all can see the way she tucked her shirt,
Oh,
like, very house coat. Like, no, stop asking me about some damn Nas. Like, go clean that
when
room.
the people come in your bedroom, cover up. No,
I played it a couple times.
I have not heard one
It
song.
just felt a little lazy to me.
Kanye. I want to ask you. Yeah, Kanye. Did you
The
listen?
Kanye album?
Yeah.
I did. I liked 1 or 2 songs.
Cudi. You a Cudi fan?
Yeah. Ghost Town. All the other ones I could miss me.
She ain't listening to shit these days.
You need a Red Bull.
I'm very tired, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's all her having a full-time job.
He had a bunch of energy when we talking about Beyonce, though.
Yeah, no, I'm tired. That's how energy works.
He's like, Kanye.
It's fucking
sleep.
10:25. I'm like, whoo, I could use a nap now.
Full-time job.
Right.
I'm
still listening to Pusha T.
I didn't listen to it. I'm just
I listened to it one
tired,
time.
guys. It's
Yeah.
too much.
No, I feel you.
Music comes out
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
I mean, I like the Cudi and Kanye album more than the Kanye album.
I have like 10 solid playlists on my Tidal, and I just listen to them shits all the time. It'd be the same 90s classics. I'd be like, let me hear No Scrubs again. It's like, how about Where My Girl's At? Like the same shit for the past 20 years. Like no, there's nothing new. There's nothing new on my phone.
There's so much music, it's hard to listen to it, especially if you go out one day and you expect it to be out. Like the other day, they pulled a stunt with Nas. That shit got me.
That was so bad.
Oh, they pushed back the date?